Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Heat. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Lucas Stolarty starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
So coming to the plate, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. And they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
So striding forward now, Andrew Arellano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bowen is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Striding in, Tiny Ryan. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. J.J. Zemecki, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Striding into the box, Kenji Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Kenji Suzuki.
The pitch. Too high, 1-0. Now the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
3-0 the count.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in, Andrew Bowen. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Suzuki leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Hayes goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Jensen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Joseph Jansen. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. To short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
the center fielder.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
At the plate, Saul Worthing pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped him up. Mendez in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That is 7. The right fielder, number 54.
At the plate, Blake Hamby, runner in scoring position with Cigar. He's set, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jackson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Justin Bishop. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. Reined in. And there's one away.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Standing in now, Sam Jackson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Ben Cornelius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 3 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 1.
That misses. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set to get his day started, Justin Martinez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jackson is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Now to the plate, the pitcher, J.J. Zemecki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Ready for another chance? Brian Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cannon tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Mike Mendez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Arellano has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So striding in, Lucas Doherty. First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenji Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Kenji Suzuki. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Suzuki, originally from Japan, of course. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. Cannon is there, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Arellano.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up now, Tiny Ryan. First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Just missing here, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Esparza, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Two and two.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that beater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bounce it to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
They were in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
To the plate now, Mike Hayes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 54.
Now batting, Blake Hamby. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. The 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tennessee leads it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Cohen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Andrew Cohen.
From the stretch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Reynaldo Rivera.
Now in the box, Reynaldo Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Joseph Jansen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Justin Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Suzuki comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batter, the pitcher, J.J. Zamecki.
At the plate, J.J. Zamecki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bishop backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Cannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Justin Bishop. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Down the third baseline. And that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Stepping up to the plate, Sam Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the Plate now, Ben Cornelius. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Arellano.
The left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in once again, Tiny Ryan. He's set. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball. Count 2-1.
On, he pops it up. Bishop onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Standing in, Saul Worthing. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Mike Mendez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
The pitcher, number 64, Lucas Doherty.
Eddie Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Flores.
And he popped him up. Cannon has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenji Suzuki.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenji Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and he pops him up. Martinez ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nick Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Mike Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jackson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, number 54.
Standing in, Blake Hamby. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Justin Martinez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Bowen. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Ronaldo Rivera rolled slowly down the third baseline. One there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Joseph Jansen. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
What What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now back, second baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Bishop, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In now, Sam Jackson, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 8th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Donnie Ryan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Scott Franchise is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And it's fouled away. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Brian Cannon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Andrew Arellano. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. James Ray is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now, Ben Cornelius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box now, Mike Mendez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The pitcher, number 62.
DeMarcus Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Peterson.
That's popped up. Esparza in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 2-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Sam Finley will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Riding in once again, Tiny Ryan, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
The first baseman, number 7, Torey Esparza.
At the plate, Torey Esparza, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Hold on that now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Saul Worthing swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the run will score all the way from first.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ready now, Mike Hayes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he misses again, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-ahead at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Blake Hamby. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The set and the 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Justin Martinez would be next. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the ninth coming up. The Thunder on top 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Guy Heaton enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
And batting in the 7th, number 13, Guy Heaton. Now playing right field and batting 9.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kenji Suzuki.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in, Andrew Bowen. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Ronaldo Rivera is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Thunder came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. James Gray gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Guy Eaton hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Blazers and the Hurricanes. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Jake Rogers, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, Scott Jordan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Blazers, the shortstop, Scott Jordan.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Leon Richardson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Rogers has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
So digging in now, Lucius Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
At the plate now, Nori Dizzy. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he evens it up 1-1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 home. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Samuel Rincon stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Jordan English gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Austin Leach is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. So guys, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Chaz Hale as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. A 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
first. The left fielder, Marcus.
Digging in, Marcus Rogers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Rogers is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Hugh Grace. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runners back. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The relay, and he is in there.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So now to the plate, Turner King, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Down on strike. strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Wade Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wade Zimmerman.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
He'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fouled off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That's the first baseman, Howard Irvin.
Coming to the plate now, Howard Irvin, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. Throw won't get him.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Into the box now, Zach Zimmer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in now, Jordan English. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Scott Jordan. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1, no strike.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blazers are out in front 1-0. Stepping into the box, Brad Jones. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy the night before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Now at the plate, Franklin Leach. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Leach tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Scorched to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate now, David King, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Just missing here, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jake Rogers.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Rogers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. triple digits on the radar gun.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he pops it up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Giro. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now, Austin Leach, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Leach stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Leon Richardson. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow grounder to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucius Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rory Dizzy.
At the plate, Nori Dizzy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Dizzy, originally from Japan, of course. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 out and a runner on second base. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The right fielder for 12, Daniel Rincon.
Digging in, Samuel Rincon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
He's set. The 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Popped him up. Hale is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Chaz Hale. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Chaz
The pitch.
Hale.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Marcus Rogers as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 14, Hugh Grace.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hugh Grace. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's too high, ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Turner King as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brad Jones.
Now to the plate, Brad Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Franklin Leach would be next. He's set. The 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Wade Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wade Zimmerman.
And the pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So stepping in, Howard Urban. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? The pitch.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
1 out, nobody on. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
0-2, here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Zach Zimmer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Zimmer, a 27-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. 2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And there's a base hit on the line. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Franklin Leach.
Franklin Leach.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, David King. He's set and the pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Rogers.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down. Make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The center fielder, number 6, Austin Leach.
Ready once again, Austin Leach. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled away. Hit well on the ground to first. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Chaz Hale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Marcus Rogers. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
It looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day in the mound.
Standing in now, Hugh Grace. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Miguel Santana answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. So now to the plate, Turner King. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box now, Brad Jones. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mississippi is out in front here, 7-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Scott Jordan.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Leon Richardson.
Into the box now, Leon Richardson. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Lucius Rojas. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi is out in front 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Leach. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Franklin Leach.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, David King as he grounds one briskly to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now back, the pitcher, Jake Rogers.
So here now's the pitcher, Jake Rogers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Austin Leach.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Leach. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Chas Hale would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chas Hale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
But a guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Nori, Dizzy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dizzy.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Samuel Rincon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly, and they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Hurricanes lead this one 7-1. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcus Rogers.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Yu Grace is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Yu Grace. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. From the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Count even now at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Turner King. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now back, first baseman, Brad Jones.
Striding in, Brad Jones. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. For the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zimmer in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0.
Two out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Howard Rubin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
King is there. One pitch, one out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding into the box, Zach Zimmer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Full count still. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Alejandro Rosas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
To the plate now, Scott Jordan. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Jorge Campos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Campos.
Last half of the 7th here. And here comes the first baseman, Brad Jones.
Brad Jones.
Here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 1-0.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Franklin Leach waits on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Stepping in, Franklin Leach, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, David King. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Chopped toward the second baseman. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Perry Wilson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Benji Perez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 2, Benji.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Leon Richardson. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Wilson, originally from Mississippi. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here's another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Here it comes. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Into the box now, Nori Dizzy. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Samuel Rincon. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And they're runners at the corners now. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Wade Zimmerman. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Dustin Woodard trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Howard Urban will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Leach is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Hurricanes are out on top 7-2. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Robinson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mad Dog Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So striding forward now, Benji Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. That's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. The Blazers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Benji Perez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. At the plate, Austin Leach. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
They turned him loose on 2-0, but he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Chaz Hale.
Now at the plate, Chaz Hale will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up. Robinson over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Zach Zimmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he fouls this one off. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Leach patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
At the plate, Mad Dog Jackson swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate, Scott Jordan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd. 7-2, the final score this afternoon. Mississippi led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jake Rogers takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jordan English couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.